Hey guys, my name's Austin, one of the co-founders here at 615 Media, and today I want to show you how to get professional level real estate photography right from your iPhone with our new app. So to get started, there's a few tips that pop up on your screen. Make sure you actually read these. Some people just kind of skim over them, but it does help us get better quality out of each image. So the first tip is to clean your camera lens. A lot of times you'll have finger smudges and whatnot on your lenses, so make sure to wipe that down and give that a good cleaning. The next tip is to maximize lighting. So obviously all the lights on in the house, and then open any shades or blinds to let in as much light as possible. And then the third and last tip is hold your phone level. A lot of people like to tilt the phone down when shooting. Make sure it's nice and straight so the photos, all the lines look nice and clean. So we're gonna get started shooting now. Again, just make sure to hold your phone nice and level. This room, you'll notice, is completely vacant, but one of our add-ons is virtual staging. So I'll pop up an example of what that looks like finished right now. So generally you just wanna stand in the corner of the room. The two ideal shooting angles would be in the corner of the room or dead on. So standing right in the middle of the room and looking straight on so all those lines kind of fade into the distance. Again, just hold the phone nice and still and level to get the absolute best results. And to shoot a whole home, it shouldn't take more than about 5 minutes. If you do have some details you'd like to capture, we do have an option to switch to the 1x lens. So like this faucet here, or like these chandeliers here, or this nice vaulted ceiling. You can even do portrait, so we'll just do that. And then we'll switch back to wide to get a nice wide shot of this dining room. Cool. Let's head on over to the owner's suite. Make sure those lights are on. Very nice. Very nice. And we'll get some details of this. Looks good. So once we're done shooting, you'll see the upload screen here. You can choose to add add-ons. So you can just tap on the photo you want to add the add-on to. And so for this example, we'll choose virtual staging. So we want to virtual stage that room. And if there's anything else you want to do, just tap on the photo and select that one. So another great add-on for exteriors is digital twilight. And what that means is we just photoshopped the image to look like it was taken at twilight. So this is a bright sunny day. It does work better on cloudy days, but we can still get it done for you. And we'll pop that example up on screen. Make sure you, when you're using the wide camera, avoid getting your fingers in the camera. Cool, so once you're done, it'll take you right to the upload screen. Make sure that you upload the photos. Make sure it says complete here. If you close the app, they won't upload. So until it says done, leave your phone open, or when you get home, connect to Wi-Fi and let them upload there. Alrighty, so once you're done with photos, you can start on your floor plan. So we'll click the create a floor plan button right below photos. We'll get started. You turn your phone sideways for this, and you'll click on Start Scanning. And this is pretty forgiving, but generally you want to walk around. You do actually want to tilt your phone down for this. And mainly you're going to focus on the baseboards, but if there's a couch or something in the way, you don't have to move that. We really just need one data point on each wall to make the floor plan. And generally I like to start on the left or the right side of the house, just to make it easier. The flow goes a little better. You don't have to be super detailed with it. I mean, we can just barely peek in here, and we'll be able to piece it all together. This should only take about 5 minutes for about a 2,000 square foot house. Again, I'm just peeking in there. If you see that mesh drop on any of the walls, you know we got it. You only have to be about 10 feet from the wall. You don't have to get super close to it. Just walk in here, and all that. Go in the dining room here. Looks like there's a little closet here. Just open this up. Again, just a peek. You don't have to walk around in there and spin around. Another closet. Generally, these are full of stuff. It's not the end of the world if you can't get all the way in there. what we're able to infer based on the other walls. You can see if it's black there, I need to get closer. So if you can see it on your screen, generally you're good to go. It's good. And if you want the garage in the floor plan, you can scan that as well. Got the light on here. Again, you see that black wall there. That means I need to go a little closer. There we go. Looks good. On the first floor. Now, for the second floor, do not stop recording. It's very important. It needs to be all one continuous video so we can line it up. Again, this is a vacant home. A lot of times you'll have furniture and whatnot to work around, but it's not necessary to move furniture. We just need one little data point on each wall. And closet does make it easier if you walk around beforehand and open all the doors. But if you do forget, you can just open them up and look in. So once you're done with the floor plan, you can view the playback to make sure you didn't miss any rooms. It's always crucial. If we don't know the rooms there, we obviously can't add it to the floor plan. So make sure you got everything, just scrub through and double check. And once you're good to go with that, we do have a couple add-ons with floor plans as well. We can calculate the living area, which is generally what an appraiser would do, to give you a rough estimate of what that would be. And then we can also do fixed furniture. That's like all the toilets, kitchen counters, all that stuff. We can include that in the floor plan as well. So once you're done with that, you can upload and save. Make sure that the phone's open when it's uploading. If you close it before it's done uploading, we won't be able to get it. So make sure you leave the app open or wait till you get home and upload on Wi-Fi so that upload does complete. So that's how you get pro photos and floor plans straight from your iPhone. If you have any questions, you can email us at appsupport@615.media. Or if you have any feature requests, you can also email us there. Just download the App Store, make an account, and your first one is completely free. So thanks for watching and have a great day.